I have spent 500 days sleeping on the floor by choice, yes. And in this video, we're going to talk about why I choose to sleep on the floor, why I will never go back to a regular bed on my own free will, okay? So reason number one, my back pain is gone. Yes, it is gone. You may say it may be gone for other reasons, but I know that ever since I started sleeping on the floor, I'm going to say 2 weeks after I slept consistently on the floor, it was gone. It dissipated. The reason why I know it is due to sleeping on the floor, or I guess you know what, in general, a firmer surface, let's say a firmer surface, okay? Because you could technically get similar benefits from sleeping on a firmer bed. We'll get into that soon. But the reason that I know for sure that it is due to me sleeping on the floor is because a couple of weeks ago, I actually had to sleep in a regular bed again at the hotel. I talked about that in my previous video, guys, but I did not want to sleep on the floor because I do not know where the floor has been. And also there was not a lot of space for me to spread things out in order to be on the floor. So I slept in a regular bed for a week. And throughout that week, my back pain got worse and worse. So I can therefore conclude that it was due to the surface upon which I was sleeping, because the back pain got worse every day I woke up. For this reason alone is why I cannot go back to a regular bed. Of course, I am not a medical professional. I do not know anything about the science behind it. I just know that in my experience, and possibly like a lot of people that might be in the comments below, they experience the same relief from sleeping on a firmer surface because it aligned their spine more. And then overnight, your muscles that are trying to support, to stabilize your spine, they were not fighting for their life anymore. So they were not tired from working so hard trying to prevent you from sinking in and trying to keep your spine in an okay position. So that is my conclusion. That is my conclusion. And that alone is enough reason for me not to sleep in a regular bed again. Next, this one is my reasoning behind it, but it's only because I lucked out by having a more budget solution for my floor sleeping setup. It's a lot cheaper for me than my purple mattress was, or than any other expensive mattress was. Now that was also a reason why I even tried it in the first place. It was like a low risk investment for me to see if I liked it, to see if I could try it out. And I still use that particular futon right as of now. I still use this particular futon because it solved my problem. And when I tried some other futons that are like higher end, they were harder to maintain. Now, with that being said, there's so many different levels to futons, and I actually want to try some more out so that I can share it with you guys if you have certain preferences, whether you want like all natural, all cotton, all wool, whatever, you want something like that, or you want something more higher end that doesn't require like the kind of maintenance that you need for these other kinds of futons. Like, some exciting stuff is coming down the pipeline, so stay tuned for that, because I'm going to get to work with a lot more brands moving forward. And there's more to that story, but it's developing right now. I don't want to jinx it. So just know that more is coming. I know there's certain brands you guys have wanted me to try out, and that may be happening very soon, because I want to be able to try different things out and just let you know what I think of each of them, and if one of them resonates with you, then you can go in that direction. But all of this to say, for me, it was a low budget, low barrier to entry to get into the floor sleeping. Now, you can also just get like a yoga mat. A lot of people have commented that they get a yoga mat, they get a bunch of blankets, and they're good to go. And it's like the best sleep of their life. So you don't have to invest a lot into it. It just kind of depends, like I would say if you're trying it out, just try it out, in a cost-effective way first before you go all in on it. But if you really know what you want, or you have certain requirements, you need to be hypoallergenic, whatever, things like that, or sustainable or whatever, then you can invest more, and that's up to you. So that was reason number two. It was a low barrier to entry for me, and that's also why a lot of people are like, oh, you discovered poverty, or oh, it's because just say you're broke. Yeah, whatever, guys. What you can say whatever. The thing that's not broke, my back. If you are getting any value or any laughs at all, please consider liking or subscribing. It really helps my channel so that I can reach more people who might also like to laugh or get value. Okay, thank you. All right, back to the video. All right, number 3. I get the best sleep of my life, guys. Now, a bunch of you have problems with my eye bags. I have to tell you several things, okay, regarding it doesn't matter. First of all, it doesn't matter, but I'm just gonna let you know. My dad had eye bags, but I will also say that I am working on improving my diet. My diet's really good already, but I am actually starting this thing from Dan Co. It's called Superhuman 90. I'm just waiting for it to show up, but I am trying to do a detox of my life, so I'm curious to see if that will affect my eye bags, make my face less poofy. But overall, do know that I do nourish myself really well. I do make it a point to sleep really well. I have my sleep scores are so good, guys. My sleep scores are so good. I feel well rested every day. So if you want to say otherwise, it's fine. As long as you have good sleep scores, you can talk all your smack. I don't care. I'm just saying, for me though, I've gotten the best sleep of my life on the floor, and it's so easy for me to get up in the morning, so it doesn't matter if I have eye bags or not. Number 4, mobility. I just get built-in mobility. We talk about this all the time, guys, but I have built-in mobility just because, like, at the beginning of the day I have to get up, at the end of the day I need to get down, and like it happens a lot in the middle too, because in general I sit on the floor a lot. That's a big part of the reason. Now, that's why I also was saying earlier, like, you can get the benefits of sleeping on most of the benefits of sleeping on the floor. It's more about sleeping on a firmer surface. So if you rather have a mattress where you are able to not be directly on the floor, then by all means go that route. But just explore firmer options in case that might help you, especially if you do have back pain or you feel like you're not well rested. Explore something firmer. It's not going to be easy at first. There's an adjustment period, okay, for everybody, all right? I'm just saying what has worked for me, what has worked for like hundreds of you people out there. Yeah, just, you can talk in the comments, guys. Talk to each other. Give your testimony, whatever. But for me, I love being able to get up and down easily. My bones just cracked, but just don't worry about those. But it's like, I'm like trying to do tricks, but I have no tricks to do, okay? But it's like too easy. All right. So lower body mobility, that's a big one for me too, because the hips don't lie. The hips don't lie, guys. A huge priority of me is being able to age well. And so I know that I will age well if I can get up and down from the ground easily, because I'm just building in that mobility. I'm reducing my risk of falling as I age. I'm all about just incorporating stuff into my everyday life, guys. Now, let me just segue into like certain questions that I get a lot. I sleep primarily on my back. I used to sleep on my side more, and there's certain ways you can sleep on your side while on the floor, but honestly, like, this is what happens to me now. Especially now I have my weighted blanket and I have a weighted eye mask. Whatever position I go to bed in, which is on my back, when I wake up, I am also in that position. Maybe my head turned this way or that way, but I'm primarily a back sleeper now. It's like my body doesn't care to move anymore. And I think for me, that's just a big part of why I don't have any back pain or anymore. I'm just all in alignment the whole night, I feel like. So it could be, it could be that floor sleeping allows you, it trains you to sleep more on your back. It could be that since you're more in alignment, over time your body wants to sleep more on its back. It could be that. Like, maybe side sleeping is like something that people do because sleeping on their back, they get that back pain, or their body doesn't like it. Like, I don't know. I'm not sure, guys, but these are all things I'm coming up with right now. The gears are turning. But maybe that's why I used to side sleep some more, because I was having trouble on my back subconsciously and I didn't know. Just some things to think about, guys. So that's the main thing. I primarily sleep on my back. If I sleep on my side, I do use a pillow if I sleep on my side, but it's not often that happens. And it's more like I'm cheating my hip forward or whatever. And this is pretty okay. And then I don't feel so much pressure on the shoulder. If I'm cheating my shoulder and my upper hip forward, then it's like there's not really so much troubles. People like to also put like pillows in between their knees or whatever to help. That could be a consideration too. You kind of just have to figure it out for yourself. For me, I'm all about like just being aware of where my body is in any given time and space, and that just helps me to notice if I have like pressure points and things like that. But like right now, like this, I do not have any pressure points. I don't know if I built up like hip calluses or something. I don't know, guys. I'm just making up stuff. This is something you have to figure out for yourself. I do not have all the answers. Contrary to popular opinion, guys, you know, as a floor sleeping expert, just kidding, I'm not. but I'm just trying to tell you, I don't have all the answers. You probably want to consult a medical professional maybe, but they'll probably be like, why are you sleeping on the floor? I don't know, guys. But definitely, if you got mobility problems, you have to be careful with sleeping on the floor, but there are ways to get down safely to the floor and get up. There's definitely videos on YouTube about that, and you should also research those. Just like you're researching here. Just like you're here, also go and research elsewhere. That's how I learned everything that I learned, but also it's like a lot of trial and error. Another reason that I like to sleep on the floor is like, with a traditional mattress, I could always feel like if my partner is leaving the bed or whatever and, you know, getting out of bed, it's like the whole bed moves and I get woken up easily. Now, mind you, my husband is not a ninja, okay? But when he has to leave early for work or something and we're sleeping on the floor, you're not connected by like springs or anything. It's not moving a lot. It's like I don't feel any movement on my side, and I love that. I love that so much. So for the most part, my sleep is not interrupted. And the biggest reason why I love to sleep on the floor is because when I am done, I can put it away, guys. Like, what even is life? Like, it's like, if, you know, this is kind of me being extra about it, but like, you know, I put the white sheet on here for just for aesthetic reasons for the video. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, okay, but you know, in white, it looks nice, right? But being able to just put this away or fold it up and reclaim my space, like that's, you know, as a minimalist, that's such a big deal to me, guys. Like, I don't have a lot of space in this particular house. You know, we move every few years or whatever, but in this house, like, I don't have a lot of space, but I film everything here and I sleep here. And like I do, you know, I do work here. So being able to reclaim my space during the day, like if you look at one of my previous videos, I am able to play pickleball in here. Like I have a blank wall. When I clear everything, I have a blank wall that I can actually do the pickleball. And so I love that. I freaking love, that's my favorite thing about floor sleeping, is that I am able to reclaim my space and use it for other things throughout the day. Because like you only sleep for like 8 hours of the day, right? If you're lucky, right? I sleep for 8 hours. I don't know about you guys, but I'm very protective of my sleep. But the rest of the time, your bed is just sitting there. It's in the way. It's annoying. Like, why? It doesn't make sense to me. Maybe because I'm not attached to like aesthetics like that. Like I still like having some aesthetics, but it's not a big deal. I'm all about functionality, guys. I'm about functionality and getting the most out of my space, at least at this time in my life. So if I can come in the room and, you know, use it for other things, like now this is just like, we can just chill. We can just chill on this couch now. If I can use it for things like that, I am happy. I am so happy. And then I can play pickleball. And then I have like rings that are hanging from up here too. Like there's so much I can do in my room. It's not just a bedroom. It's like it's just an all-purpose room. And that's weird to a lot of people. I don't care. I don't care. But also, you know, I have ADHD and autism. So it's like, I love being able to move throughout my day. And so my bedroom is movement rich. It makes no sense to a normal person, but also I am physically fit and I'm able to just move throughout my day and I'm cool with it and I don't care anymore. And so that's why I love floor sleeping. I'm never going to go back to regular bed because that will just take up so much space and I'm only using it for a third of the day. It doesn't make any sense, guys. To me. How about to you? Do you floor sleep? What, do you have things to say below? How long have you been sleeping on the floor? All of that good stuff. Thanks for sticking around. I will see you in the next one. Yay, floor sleeping.